We are at the 80th Annual Convention of the American Bell Association being held in Springfield, Missouri. And we are in what's called the Behold Room, where some of our members bring samples from their collections for us to look at and see the wide variety of bells that people collect. And today we are going to look at one particular collection called Father Serra, the Mission Bells, and Mrs. Forbes. And we're going to start with a little bit of history here. The first part is that this gentleman was kind enough to provide documentation to show images of and a map where the 21 California missions were. In addition, here is another version of the map which showed the different locations along the coast and inland, and particularly the name of each one and the year it was founded. Also in his documentation, which is just wonderful, are these books, and I want to show you, if I can do this carefully, that they have diagrams of some of the, if not all, of the mission architecture, if you will, and explanations of what you're actually seeing and the terms that were used in the design. So now let's just actually see what some of these, oh, look at this, these old handbooks. There was what's called the Mission Inn in Riverside, California. And here is a handbook of the Mission Inn. Great introduction. The purpose of this booklet is primarily to enable guests to find and enjoy the more important of the amazing number of art and historic objects of special interest to be seen at Mission Inn. So let's take a look at some of these. Here's what the mission looked like, and here's a bell from that mission. And each one of them was just ever so different. Beautiful. Let's see if we're going over here. I'm sorry to be jumping around like that. Let's see. In this room, people are not supposed to touch the bells, but I'm given permission. Let's see if we can get some sound. No, there's no clapper. There's the bell that goes with that one. Let's see if anything's got a clapper. Ah, there we go. Oh, and it's a heavy bell too. It's small. You can see against my hand. It's very small, but that was a good solid sound. I haven't heard this gentleman's presentation on these bells yet. I'm sure there's a lot to be said, but aren't these nice? Look. And these are from the Mission Inn. No. Maybe you have one of these bells in your possession and you don't even know what you've got. But people have so many different kinds of bells. Ceramic to glass to brass, bronze, just all kinds of things. So maybe you want to find out more about it. Maybe you want to find out more about us. All you have to do is contact theamericanbell.org on your website, and maybe you'll be at one of our conventions. We'd love to have you join us.